back to another episode of Popcorn Heroes.
Yeah.
All right. With me, as always, is Pedro.
Hello.
And back for the first time, Mike.
Hey.
Guys. We've been watching a ton of movies recently.
AMC, baby.
Yeah, A-list.
I don't know about a ton.
I watched a lot.
More than the usual.
So the next episodes are just going to be movie reviews of some of the movies that are out currently. Starting with Aladdin. Arabian Nights.
I had a feeling you were going to start singing.
Directed by Guy Ritchie.
Yeah.
How fucking random is that? Guy Ritchie.
It did feel like there were some moments where you could see Guy Ritchie's like flavor in terms of like
his slow-mo.
Right.
I didn't know he had a flavor.
Yeah. He did like that. He did the Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey. And
you like those?
I like those.
And what was the other one?
Jude Law.
Yeah, Jude Law's in that one too.
Yeah, Robert Downey and Jude Law.
No, I meant there's another movie.
What movie?
The King Arthur one. That also had Jude Law in it.
Oh, yeah.
And
King Arthur with that guy that's a terrible actor?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, that guy.
Where he plays as Jackson every single movie.
I didn't see that one.
Brother. That's it.
I wanted to see it though. It looked like at least the action would be good.
Anyways, back on topic. Aladdin.
So like always, guys, we're going to jump into our spoiler-free review, give a synopsis of the movie, and then we're going to jump into our spoilers.
Yeah.
So, Pedro, take it away. The synopsis.
I mean, this synopsis is pretty.
It's Aladdin.
So if you had a childhood, you know about the OG Aladdin, which is this street rat.
Stop that.
Oh, God.
You're going to sing every time?
He finds himself acquiring a magic lamp, and in that magic lamp is a genie, and the genie's like, yo, 3 wishes, and he's like, I
got you.
He's like, this princess is hot, and he's like, I got you, fam. So bam, Aladdin.
Yeah, that's about it.
Pretty much. All right, guys. So we're going to do something special today. We're going to sing our spoiler-free review.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Ooh, I'll leave right now.
Hell
Let
no.
me know how it goes.
No, we're not.
Well, if you guys are still listening, thank you for your patience.
So, Mike, what do you think? 1 out of 5.
5? Are you crazy? That shit was so fucking good. Will Smith is the best actor of all fucking time.
Who didn't see that one coming?
Oh, man, I would have never guessed it was a 5.
Right, me neither.
Will Smith was amazing.
Smith was amazing, and Will Smith was amazing.
That's top 3. Will Smith was amazing, yeah. Jasmine, I like Jasmine. She was good. Jafar, he's regular Jafar, and Aladdin. I guess they didn't really change them all that much.
No, they didn't. No.
But yeah, Will Smith was a great genie. What else happened in the movie besides Will Smith?
The rest of the movie.
Rest of the movie.
I did like the songs. It was just like, because when I was a kid, I really wanted to see like all those movies in the theaters, and I never got that opportunity.
Right.
So it's kind of like reliving your childhood, like the things I never got to do. So maybe that's also why I gave it a 5. But
yeah, the nostalgia of it all, and like how Agrabah looks compared to not Agrabah, because that's a made-up place, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a made-up place, but you saw it animated, and now you see it.
Oh no! Wait. What is the place he says he's from?
I forgot.
Abubu.
It's not Abu.
It's not Abubu.
Prince Abubu.
Prince Ali.
Prince
Ababwa?
Ali? Yeah, Ababwa.
Oh yeah, Abubu is what Jafar says.
Yes.
Damn, they didn't do that in the new movie.
Nah, this is Jafar who didn't have that swag that the other
Prince
Jafar had.
He was, I mean, as far as villains go, Jafar was kind of regular, even more regular than in the original.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I was a kid and I didn't really care about villains back then.
So 5.
So
All right, Orlando, your turn.
I'm still going
so
down.
I give it like a 4.5, 4.8.
Wow.
I really liked it.
That shit was amazing.
I think it's the best so far live adaptation Disney movie we've had.
Yeah.
You know, Lion King though, might dethrone that obviously.
I don't know.
Maybe.
You just have your mouth around
Donald Glover. How good can he?
He's my Will Smith.
Donald Glover as adult Simba can't top Will Smith.
The thing.
That's not true because you didn't give Solo a 5. He's not your Will Smith.
See, you just gave it a 5 just because.
Yeah, that's true. But well, let Lion King aside, going back to the movie, yeah, I really did like some of the changes they made with the characters. I like Will Smith's genie portrayal. It was its own. It wasn't like trying to copycat like Robert Williams. It was like Genie Hitch, basically. And it had its own swagger to it. I do like the rap influences on the movie in terms of like the hip hop beats and the drums. I didn't like. Though I understand it, I didn't like Jasmine's song. Especially with the one towards the last segment of it.
It's the same song, just twice.
Yeah, just twice. I just didn't
She
like.
did it more than once?
Yeah,
She did it twice.
She's like did a short cut, and then she like a shorter cut of it, and then she did a longer version towards the end. They made some changes for that, which makes sense when you look at the original. I felt like the cast though was like I felt like Aladdin didn't shine as much in this one. Like, I don't know. I felt like he was.
Did he shine in the first one?
Oh, yeah, for sure,
Do
dude.
people love like Aladdin the character that much, or just the movie overall?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Exactly.
I felt like he was like I don't know. I did like this Aladdin. He was like it showed that he was always like smart, like breaking into the palace and always like a step ahead of everybody. Jafar, I didn't like him that much as a villain, and this time around. The other Jafar had like more of a like a not a charming vibe to him, but more of what can I how Pedro, help me out here. What
He had style.
He had style, right?
They had the same style.
This Jafar though had like a backstory that explains like the reason why he wants to be where he's at. They kind of gave him like a motivation, which the other Jafar was just I want to be bad, but he had like a certain like charisma to it, like a certain flair.
Yeah.
This one I don't think he had that flair, but he did have a backstory that explained his reasoning. Like
They needed someone better.
Yeah.
I think someone different would have done a better job.
yeah. Mm-hmm. And especially like because then with the backstory they added, you realize that him and Aladdin aren't like that far off from the same.
I like that.
Yeah. So yeah, overall, great movie. Best live adaptation yet. Pedro, what do you think?
3.5.
What
Whoa,
the fuck?
what the fuck?
3.5.
Blasphemy, get the fuck out of here.
3.5. It's a good movie.
It's an amazing movie.
It's a
good movie. I like
great movie.
There's a few things that make it better than the animated, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be forgettable to me. I'm always gonna think of the animated version, like down the line.
Whoa,
This
nah,
shit-
get the fuck out of
The
here.
animated version is
Nah,
replaced.
a decade down the line,
It's Robin Williams. That's why you say that.
I mean, yeah, but it isn't just that. There's everything about it. Like, okay, so let me start off. I agree with all of you saying that Jafar was bland as shit
Right.
in here.
Right.
He didn't have like a pizzazz. Like, yeah, they gave him more backstory, like you said, but he had no
Swagger.
Yeah, he had no swagger to him. There was nothing, I don't know, villainous about him. I never felt that when he was on screen, like, oh shit, never. I'm just kind of like, all right, whatever. You're not as good as like you're not milking your scenes like the animated one would. I thought I was gonna hate Will Smith, and I ended up loving Will Smith.
I don't know why people thought Will Smith was. People were so ready to hate on Will Smith.
So Will Smith was great. He added his own, flavor to it. But when he was the blue genie, that shit looked horrendous. That shit looked that shit looked
They can
so
only
bad.
do so, and especially in the fucking Cave of Wonders. That shit was horrible.
Man, he looked so bad. I was like, what the fuck? Every time he was in blue mode, I'm like, this shit sucks. So when he turned into human mode, that's when I'm like, oh, okay. This is just Hitch now. But it's cool.
Yeah.
The Aladdin, I mean, he was okay. I actually don't think that guy's like that good an actor. The one that plays Aladdin. But
he wasn't as bland as Jafar was.
No. I actually liked who they chose as Jasmine, which she's the Pink Ranger in the new Power Rangers movies.
Ugh.
What's that for?
What was that about?
Do you remember the Power Ranger movie?
Yeah.
Power Ranger wasn't that bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah, the last 20 minutes were good. But anyways, so I actually thought she did really good as Jasmine.
Yeah.
Like I would close my eyes and be like, oh, yep, this is animated Jasmine. It feels like it, whatever. I liked the extra scenes that they gave her. Pretty much, I liked that this movie focused on the main three. Like, it wasn't, like you said, it's not Aladdin's movie, but it's Aladdin, Genie's, and Jasmine's movie. All three of them shared the screen equally.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I liked about it more, that it did add more to Jasmine and added more to Genie.
Yeah, for sure. It added more depth to Jasmine and added more depth to Genie in terms of like their motivation in life. Like in the animated movie, it's like Jasmine's motivation was to just marry Aladdin, to be with Aladdin, basically towards the end. And Genie was to be free. It wasn't nothing other than that. Like, and this one gave you a reason why they want to be where they want to be.
But yeah, 3.5 between I like it and I really like it. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, to me, it's gonna be forgotten like the other live action movies.
I
but
think,
it is good for what it did.
I do think like the live action movies are always gonna fall a bit.
Nah, not this one.
Beneath the
Will Smith.
Beneath the animated movie, just because you just can't capture. Animated, like it's colorful, it's vibrant.
Yeah, I wasn't really feeling Guy Ritchie's direction.
Yeah,
either.
and you really can't capture that.
Yeah, crazy.
I feel like for the most part, the way things looked not on par, but like I was thinking, oh man, I remember that scene in the cartoon. Oh yeah, I remember that scene in the animated movie. Oh yeah, I remember that scene. Like there wasn't a moment where like except towards the end where the villain showdown happened. It was way cooler in the animated version.
So are we in a spoiler territory now?
No.
Because we're already cutting through everything.
Yeah, we're gonna jump in right now, but I'm just saying, like, only in that moment where I'm just like, it looked way better than in the animated version. All right, guys, we're gonna jump into spoilers right now. You are warned. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Let's start from the beginning. So it starts off with Genie
narrating, which I actually like because that's a cool reference to the old one. In the old one, it was Robin Williams as the merchant, as the lamp merchant, also narrating.
Ooh.
So I'm like, oh, they're doing it again. And then I see him with kids and I'm like, oh, they one-upping this shit.
Yeah.
They did a whole different thing? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the original one so
and
long.
you can't because right now it's like in the Disney Vault. So if you don't own it, you can't watch it.
I mean...
You can download it.
I mean, come on, man. What century? And you can
Right.
fucking download it.
Yeah, you could download it.
It's in the vault.
If it was out of the vault, would I be buying it? No, I'm still going to download the shit.
Exactly. And it's going to be $30 for a DVD anyways.
Nah, I'm
Fuck
not
out of here. The vault. Stay in the vault. I got this.
The vault never bothered me at all.
I always hated those commercials. Better buy it now or it'll be locked up in the vault forever.
I didn't even know they had commercials for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They would show it, and then they would show it going back into the vault.
Yeah,
like,
you would actually see an animated vault open and
Yeah.
it go zoom.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's how they justify their $30 plus for all their Disney shit. Because it's like, if you don't get it now, we're gonna lock it up. That's their way of self-inflating their own shit.
Monopolizing their own like product, basically.
Yeah,
They're
fuck
monopolizing
Disney,
everything now.
but
Yeah.
don't fuck Disney because Disney's awesome.
Yeah.
And they're gonna rule the world.
They will. Our lords.
Pretty soon you'll take prison time for talking shit like that.
So he animates it, and then it shows the city. Going.
Wait, you didn't like Will Smith singing the song Arabian Nights?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
shit was fire.
It was
Yeah.
good, but I like the original. I like the
The original was like a minute long.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I like
This was better.
I like
They
the way it
fleshed out
sounded.
a lot more.
Yeah, this one's all right.
It was alright.
All right.
I don't think.
It's just him going to skate. You think I'm gonna dance? Nah, I ain't gonna dance. Hell yeah, I'm gonna dance.
I don't.
Hey, I was feeling that shit. Dance, Will, dance.
He's like,
What's up,
welcome to welcome to Agrabah.
I don't think he could hold a note as good as.
He's not a good singer.
He's
at
not a
all.
good singer. So that for that song, it didn't. He didn't.
But you can tell, like, they auto-tuned it or whatever. They put,
sure.
throughout the movie, they were auto-tuning the shit out of his voice.
I'm sure they
Yeah.
auto-tuned everybody in there.
Well,
Nah,
supposedly-
Jasmine can fucking sing.
Supposedly Jasmine and I think Aladdin when they did A Whole New World, that was like them too. I think there was a moment where one of them did
That's
it.
an okay singer, too. Jasmine's the only person that can really, like, fucking sing.
Yeah. So where it goes from there, who did it show? It shows Aladdin or it shows Jasmine?
Yeah, it goes into Aladdin with the whole gotta stay one jump.
Oh, what do you think about that song? I thought it was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I've never really liked
I thought it was a bit slower than the original.
It is. All the songs here were slower, and that
Yeah.
was bothering me.
I think it's
Oh,
for
that's slower?
Yeah,
That's slower?
Yeah,
There was something off.
the
there.
tempo. The tempo is just
Gotta stay one jump instead of one jump. Because I remember it got really fast, especially
Yeah.
near the end of the song where it starts building up.
Yeah.
And this
I think it's because like maybe they want you to hear the lyrics.
I think they're just trying to differentiate themselves. But you know what? There was something really off about it because they must have sang it slower. Because I don't know if you noticed, but everybody was kind of sped up. There was something really weird about the way people were walking.
There was, when they were doing that song, yes.
Yeah, there was something
There
like
was-
people were walking faster and then things were moving weird. You know when they fast forward something,
Yeah. And
And
everybody.
especially I noticed like a part where Jasmine and Aladdin were like side by side walking. I'm like, what the fuck is going on
and
right
they're
now?
shaking, and I'm like,
Yeah.
so I don't know what the fuck that was all about. It made it seem to me like
was
they sang the song
noticeably weird.
slower, and they were like, "Oh, let's speed it up."
Let's speed it up.
And that's probably why it's slow because they couldn't speed it up faster without them sounding like chipmunks.
Like weird. Yeah.
So they fucked that song
Because
instead of.
the thing is that song
So there you
sang
go,
really
Guy
fast.
Ritchie's direction. Fuck them.
That song.
I don't like that song, so I don't care.
That
I
song.
don't dislike it, but
That
it's
song's
not
awesome.
That
It's
song is
not a
awesome,
favorite
yeah.
song.
It's one of the
I
best
only
ones.
I like the first few bars.
That song is
and
so.
it just gets weird.
That song is so important because it just shows like how like in one whole song it shows how like good of a thief he is, how good of a like.
Oh yeah.
They could have done that without the song.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
They
the song is
could've.
what introduces him to doing that.
Yeah.
It's like how it is in the animated. But the weird thing is it goes straight into Jasmine already escaping.
Right. It doesn't show her escape the palace like the animated version. She's already escaped.
Yeah. She's
and-
not arguing with her dad about who to marry or whatever.
yeah,
She's
and-
already out there.
and she's already done this before.
yeah.
Like he's escaped before this.
So naive, like grabbing the food and like, oh, hey, kid, here's the food.
Yeah.
You're going to pay for that? Oh, what do you mean pay? Like,
Yeah, so it doesn't seem like she's done it before because she don't even know that people got to pay for fucking food in these streets.
yeah.
I mean, she has done it before. She says she's done it before, right? In the movie?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Whatever. I'm pretty sure she's done it before.
Oh, well, we did forget. While they were doing the Arabian Nights, they cut to like the Cave of Wonders where you saw Jafar actually putting one of the guys in there and
Yeah.
he just gets chomped.
Yeah.
So, did you guys like Iago?
No.
Really?
I didn't dislike Iago, but he pales in comparison.
Oh, yeah. Not
Well,
even
of course,
close.
because they're not going to have him fully talk. They still wanted him to act like a parrot.
Yeah.
And he sure as fucking Gilbert Godfrey. Jafar!
Not in the same
Yeah.
league. Nah.
That's one of the downsides.
If they're going to make shit realistic, I'm okay with the way they did Iago.
yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Did they make it realistic?
Did he turn to a big bird in the animated version? I
No,
don't remember.
no. Jafar
Hey,
turns
thank you. Did they
Jafar-
make it? He's a giant fucking demon bird.
Jafar turned into a big snake.
a big snake. Yeah.
That's what happened.
I don't know why they did their changes, man. I blame Guy Ritchie for everything.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't mind that scene though.
I didn't mind it either.
But it's all right.
It wasn't. If they're going for realism, him turning to a giant demon bird is not realistic.
him
I
turning
didn't-
into a giant snake
ain't really that
is
realistic
There's no way to make this movie realistic. There's a genie in it.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So-
It's magic.
Will Smith is blue and ripped as fuck.
What?
Yeah, that looks so weird.
I was like, damn, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, so
weird.
so then it goes after one jump. It goes. I guess Aladdin meets Jasmine for the first time at the market, and
Well, that was during the one jump
Yeah.
when they're escaping.
oh, okay. my
Like
bad.
they stop singing and then meet up and then start singing.
So yeah, the difference, I guess, one of the small differences is that when they meet up at the market or whatever, Aladdin's just like, oh yeah, she's crazy, like in the animated version, she's crazy, whatever, don't listen to her, blah blah. And then in this one, it's kind of like he just defends her and kind of like, oh, don't worry, she doesn't know any better, like let me I'll trade you basically. He does a trade for her bracelet to get for the apple, and then he steals it back. So like it kind of like didn't make her seem like this crazy person, and then like her like motivations already from like she naturally like she leaves the palace not to like because of the incident with her father like the animated version. She just wants to see like the world. She wants to like see the people. Like she's not able to because she's always in the castle.
Well, her motivation is pretty much she wants to rule. She doesn't want to marry a guy so that the guy can rule. She
Right,
wants to
right,
rule
right.
and she wants to be around the people.
And she
so
wants to
can
be
get a
around the
feel.
people, right. And she wants to be out there, like
Yeah, so she can get a feel for it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, well, what do these people need? And when she went out there, she's like, this place fucking sucks.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly,
I need
exactly.
to fix all this.
And like in the animated version, she doesn't have that motivation. Usually, her motivation is like, I don't want to marry anybody, but then she meets Aladdin. That's what she wants to do, marry Aladdin. So it's a bit of difference compared to the animated version, which is I did like this version because they gave her more of a motivation, more of a character motivation.
And then they did the whole Abu takes the bracelet and she gets all pissed. Like, oh, you really are a thief.
Yeah.
And then she goes back to the
Sarcastic
palace.
Boo. I like the Boo in this movie too.
I like the Boo. It just like it looked so like it was out of all animation. Like he looked out of like fake, I guess. And
Oh, wait. So you're saying he looks fake, but Genie looks fine?
Genie looked
Get
Boo
weird.
the-
looked way better than Genie.
Yeah.
Look at that. The Will Smith fan says Will
He looked
Smith
way.
said a
Yeah,
monkey
of
looked
course,
better
of
than Will
course, of
Smith.
There were only a couple of times where he was like trying to pet Abu, where it was like really kind of
Oh, yeah, the hand was a
Weird.
little
cringy
floaty.
and it was
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, I thought Abu, they did a pretty good job on Abu.
So he goes back to the palace.
Right.
And then he sneaks in there. And then, I did kind of like how she was still lying that she was the princess.
Yeah.
So they did that whole play off that she was the
I liked
handmaid.
her handmaiden too.
Oh, of course you did. Because Will Smith loves her, so you gotta love her too.
She wasn't fine. She was fine.
She was all right.
What's good about Jasmine lying to let's say Will Smith? What's good about Jasmine lying to Aladdin is that it kind of allows their relationship to start off on equal terms.
Yeah.
It's
No, it doesn't. She's still mad at him for lying.
Well, yeah,
Women.
but
Are amazing.
Yeah, but as soon as he shows up and says "ta-da," she's like, "Oh yeah!" Like she, water under the bridge, baby.
But in the other movie, the animated version, it's him lying throughout the whole movie until like pretty much until the end. And so like in this one, it kind of like lets them be like on equal terms of like, okay, we're both like.
You would think.
Like,
well, in the animated, she never knows that, like, it's revealed pretty early that he's not Prince Ali.
Right.
She figures it out. In the animated, she's like, "Oh my God, you're Aladdin!" Like all the way at the end, because of that spell that Genie says, which they had to explain here.
Yeah.
In the animated, it was just like Clark Kent glasses. They won't know a difference.
I gotta watch that one again.
Yeah,
It's good.
it is a good movie.
So then, while he's in the castle, that's when Jafar actually gets him because the Iago said something about diamond in the rough, like.
Yeah.
Just because he snuck in the palace, he's automatically a diamond in the rough.
That part doesn't make any sense at all, but whatever.
How was he chosen to be a diamond in the rough in the animated version?
I don't remember. But it wasn't him sneaking in there. I think he just found him on the street going, diamond in the rough.
Was that the whole thing? Did the Cave of Wonders still need a diamond in the rough in the original one? Okay.
Yeah.
So then he does, he gets with him, and then he pretty much does the whole the bad guys spiel where it's like, yeah, man, she ain't gonna love you because you don't got power. You get the lamp, you'll get the power, and then you get the girl. The Scarface thing. You got the power, you got the women. Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
I do like how like when they're having a conversation, whatever, he like steals something from him, and he's just like
he showed off his past.
Yeah, he's just like I can't. I'm just like I was a thief. I was like this guy who was peasant. And now like I'm one of like the top people in the world, not the biggest, because that's like his motivation is to be top dog. Yeah. But that's what he was trying to tell him, like, hey, you can be like me, or there's a reason.
Yeah, he's playing the slow game.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, he motivates Aladdin to go to the Cave of Wonders, and like you said, don't touch anything
right
other than the lamp.
The Cave of Wonders is a little strange the way it looked. Like it had shit kind of like him going into it. It was just shit in the corners. So I guess kind of tempt you, and then you get to the big room, and you're like, oh. I know, I did like it. Was very strange though at first because there's moonlight coming in, and I'm like, can't you just get in through the ceiling where the moonlight's coming in? Why do you gotta go in through the tiger's mouth? It's not a sealed up. It's not a sealed up cave.
The tiger knows better, man. It's not gonna let you in like that.
I'm like, there's moonlight. You could look up. You could fall.
Nah, man. The tiger has like some projector lights up top, and to give it some ambiance.
Yeah, apparently it can just collapse and reform at will.
Yeah, it's just to set the mood. That's
magic. It's magic. You don't gotta explain shit. So he actually gets it's the same thing as the animated. He actually gets the lamp at the same time Abu gets that big ass jewel, and they gotta run to the top. He saves carpet on the way.
Yeah.
It's actually the same thing. Like, give me the lamp. The only thing was that Jafar wasn't disguised as an old man. Remember, he was disguised as like a weird hermit.
Oh shit, yeah.
And he pulls out the dagger like he's gonna stab him and shit. And then here they just he just kicks him off, and he knows from the get-go it's Jafar.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm cool with the way it ended up in the live action.
I didn't need him to be a hermit. He wasn't that good anyways. He wasn't that good as Jafar. He wasn't going to be that good as a hermit.
No, he wasn't, man. Oh, well. But, and then you finally get your boy.
The moment I was waiting for, rub that fucking lamp. Aladdin. Rub that fucking lamp.
Rub that lamp. And, there we go.
Yo, Jesus Christ.
So yeah, first time I saw it, I'm like, oh, it doesn't look so bad because he kind of has his arms curled up and he's like, wishes 3. I'm like, it looks all right. And then when he just turns in, he's like, hey, I'm like, yo, your head looks fucking ridiculous. Everything looks ridiculous.
But from the trailer, I knew it was gonna look bad.
Yeah,
I still thought he was gonna do a really good job, but I knew just the animation wasn't gonna be that good.
Right. I had no problem with the animation. It looked. I looked at the trailer.
It could have been way better.
I
expect more from Disney.
I gotta say, since I went into the movie with like shit expectations for him, when he starts the song, You Got a Friend in Me, and he starts it off like really shitty.
No, he doesn't. He started off amazing.
No, he started off shitty. So he started off this crappy version, and he goes, "I'm just kidding," and then that's when you hear the trumpet come out.
Oh, you mean when the actual stuff? Okay.
Yeah, like he did the fake out, like kind of like "Got a friend in me," and then it's like, "Oh, I'm just kidding." And I'm like, thank God, because that shit sounded so boring and stupid.
Yeah.
But when it actually started, I thought that was like one of the best songs in the movie.
Yeah.
Like visually, the way it looked. Like, I like when musicals actually go all out and actually look like a fucking music video, like crazy. Like, don't worry about it. Then that's exactly what this was. So I like that. There were a lot of musicals in the movie where I'm like, you could have gone a little crazier. But
and I think, at least in like the 3 main for me, the three main songs. The Arabian Nights, they did pretty good. Just showcasing everybody as Iago was flying through and all that shit was pretty good.
Yeah, they did.
And this one, I thought they did. I didn't think they were gonna go that crazy with this one, so it kind of exceeded my expectations.
Yeah.
What I don't remember, it's been a while since I've seen the animated one too. Did he actually fake out Genie with like a wish? Because he conned him out of a wish in this one.
Yeah, he conned him out of a wish.
But I don't remember if he does that in the animated.
I don't remember either.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that rule that he has to touch the lamp in the animated version. I thought he just wishes and it's fine.
Yeah, I think he just does it too. I think they just added that so he can con him. But I don't remember if that was a thing in the animated.
I thought that they just escaped because Genie wanted to escape anyway. So like, it's like, all right, cool, we're gonna escape because I want to escape. So
I can't remember that at all.
yeah,
I don't remember anything about the original other than A Whole New World. I don't remember anything.
yeah, because that song is always played all the time. So
Oh no, he does the same thing. I just looked up really quickly what he
Yeah.
does in the animated, and it's the same thing. He says he tricks them into freeing them without using a wish. So it's the same thing.
I guess he doesn't say something. He just says,
Yeah, he
like,
probably just says to get me out of here, and then he's like, I got you, and then he's like, I didn't say I wish.
I think he does do that.
Maybe it's something like
I
that.
think he does do that.
So okay, cool. Because I was like, oh, that's kind of. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
So he gets him out, and that's when he finally does the wish to be prince.
Which I
With-
did like that scene where he like he's like deciding he's like
Where's
dressing
he
him
gonna dress
up, and he's just like,
Will Smith is
"Ah,
so fucking
this
good
isn't
at
Yeah, that was
Genie.
good. That was good. He's like, you're better than this. You're better than this. Come on.
This movie's a 5-page. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Yeah, that part was really funny where he's like
That-
thinking
that-
about like what
He
fabric to
steals the
use.
show. I mean, just like Robin
Yeah.
Williams stole the show in the original, he steals the show throughout the whole movie.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I like that. And then, he finally becomes prince, and then that's when. Oh, and the way they came up with the Ababwa name, he's like Prince of blah, 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 like
Oh,
it was
he just started
made up.
mumbling? Yeah.
Because instead of like Ababwa, like it was a name that they fucking made up, but in this one, it's obvious that they made it up.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
pull this shit out of their ass.
So it was
yeah.
a funny little joke with that. And that musical, I actually thought was a little bland. When he actually busts
You
into
had said that before, like when you seen the clip. I'm like, that shit was amazing.
It was-
What are you talking?
It was really good.
It was okay.
I'm watching him like, what is Pedro talking?
It was-
This shit is phenomenal, huh?
It was a good song.
and you know what? That song was slower also.
Yeah, every song was slower. Like let's just
It's a different song, Pedro. It's a different time. It has to be the exact same song.
No, but it's got to be good.
It was good.
it was good.
was alright.
It wasn't as big of a spectacle because you just can't do.
It was a big spectacle.
It was a big spectacle, but you just can't like replicate animated.
You can't do beat for beat.
Yes,
right?
you can. You
it's
can
not as
replicate
colorful.
anime.
It's not as colorful.
You got a friend in me. Wrong movie.
Completely wrong movie.
And Never Had a Friend Like Me was exactly like the anime. Like it made me feel like I was watching an animated
But
version.
that's different though
it was over
because
the top.
like I think that one's different because in that sense he's in the Cave of Wonders and Genie's using his magic to transport you to this magical world. Every other song that takes place in reality is not gonna be that.
They have to make it
that much of a
more-
spectacle because it's in reality. So they just can't like, you know.
I thought it was amazing.
Like for example, not to get off tangent, but I feel like I Can't Wait to Be King and Lion King is not gonna be as amazing as an animated version of Lion King.
You mean the whole movie's not going to be as amazing?
No, just that song, chill. Because that
chill.
There was a lot going on in
that
that
song was really, really animated in the cartoon, and I don't feel like the live version is gonna
Yeah.
come anywhere near that song.
I think I felt that way, but then when I saw like the actual play, I was like, damn, that I felt the same way about the play, and they were still able. I mean, of course, they can't match that at
They
all.
can't.
But they did a pretty good fucking job for just having like actual people on the stage. They did a really good job.
So there's this guy at my job that said that this movie really like ham-fisted the whole like feminine
He's probably sexist.
angle.
That guy Armando, like
No, it wasn't him.
Oh yeah, Armando didn't watch the movie.
Yeah, he's like, I hate how Disney's like pushing this, and it's like in your face, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, yeah, they put Jasmine in it, but did it? No, it didn't.
No,
like,
he saw a woman with rights, and he was like, "Fuck, what's going on in this
Yeah.
movie?"
probably right.
So like
If you listen to this podcast,
Like I'm like,
in that sense, I could see the influence of 2019 on this movie.
right, but
Right.
but it belongs.
And so I could see of like why, okay, yeah, she wants to be king, and of course, yeah, I mean Sultan. She wants to be Sultan and she wants to rule. I could see why someone who is jaded by the current times.
I think it's more of
But it makes sense. It doesn't feel forced.
Exactly.
Not at all.
But when you look back at the original movie, the king, the Sultan, was a bumbling idiot.
Oh yeah,
He wasn't good for
Right?
shit. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
yeah, he was
yeah,
complete idiot.
And Jasmine has always been one of the toughest princesses in all of the princesses.
for
all of
sure.
them. Yeah. And so her motivation, though, she didn't have much of a motivation. It was, I don't want to marry a sleazeball.
Well,
Jafar.
she pretty much said, "I don't want to marry anyone out of love." Like she's like, "The fuck is this arranged marriage shit?"
Right. And then
Yeah.
came Aladdin. So then her motivation was, I want to marry Aladdin. And at the end of Aladdin, the Sultan, her dad, changes the rules. And he's like, okay, you can marry whoever you want. And spoiler alert, while we're getting, since we're going to go to the end of this movie,
There's no spoiler.
she
alert.
becomes,
We're in spoilers.
yeah, she becomes Sultan, and then she changes the rules
Right.
herself because she's Sultan. She did what the fuck she wants.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense. And then the changes are needed. Like they add more character development. I can see why someone can see the influence of 2019, but as comparing the two movies, I see why they made the changes.
It definitely makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
I
I don't like her song, but
her song did feel out of place.
yeah.
You guys are crazy. That song was fucking amazing.
I'm surprised Will Smith didn't sing it. you must think.
What didn't you like about the song?
just did like-
She has the best voice in the movie.
Agreed.
She does. She
And
has.
it showcases it perfectly in that song.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. I just.
One of the scenes that I really liked that was like embarrassingly funny was the one where he's actually as Prince Ali, and you know where he presents himself.
Right.
And he's like, "What are you gonna buy with all this?" Like, you, of
You?
course.
Oh,
and everyone,
shit.
you should have heard the theater. Everyone went, "Oh!" like, even I caught myself. I hate actually interacting. Like I always keep my emotions like in. Like I don't really go out and go, "Damn," or like you don't see me like
yeah, I'm
yelling.
the opposite. Fuck that, nigga. I'm
Yeah.
talking about this movie.
Yeah, you don't see me doing any of that. But when I saw that part, even I went, "Oh!"
You can't help it.
I was like, "You said the one wrong thing."
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
Yeah, that was good. And even Genie's like, oh, fuck. His timing, his comedy was really good.
Yeah.
Say, man, 10,000 years, I've never been that embarrassed in my life.
Like I think in this role he's perfectly cast. Like they're.
He's always perfectly cast.
It's chill, dude. God damn.
Always. Except for in that one movie, and I blame Jaden for that one, not him.
Is your jaw a little sore?
It was a good movie. He did a great job.
It's all right.
I'm agreeing with you guys. It's not just me.
It's all right. When Lion King comes out, Orlando's going to have his own little sore jaw.
I think what it is that it takes the best of what makes Will Smith like a good actor, like his charisma, his music.
I
his
got
comedy.
I got a feeling it's just like the great grandfather of the dude of his character in Hitch. Like it's the same shit.
Yeah,
He is pretty much his.
it is pretty much it to the genie.
It's him like, hey, do this, do that. Come on. And he does that little, or he blows him away.
Yeah, that was
So-
pretty cool. That was
This
cool.
movie was so good.
Oh,
You said 3.5. You crazy.
3.5. Yeah, because Aladdin was boring to me. Like his character, he's
the same as he was in the animated movie.
I mean, it's all right. Like Jasmine, I'll say it's a good actress.
I think
Genie, great.
I think
Jafar, no. Aladdin,
I
no.
think they were just noticeably better an actor and actress than everyone else in the movie. Hands
right.
down.
So they just
Big
outshine both of them. I think Aladdin they show him more of a. They do more parkour in this. They show more.
They show a lot of his physicality.
They
in
show
this.
more of him of a thief, like how smart he is, how cunning he is.
Yeah.
So I feel like in that sense they gave him more of a character. But as an actor, I feel like he wasn't as charismatic and charming as Aladdin in the animated version.
I steal only what I can afford, which is everything. I'm like,
They had that in this movie
So
too.
what did
They
you
did.
think of with Genie love affair with Jasmine's handmaiden?
yeah. So
I liked it. I liked her personality.
I felt it was a little forced. Like it was out there. He really just looked and went, "Damn, she cute," and she really just went, "Damn, he cute." And then that's how they started.
Sometimes that's
From the
sometimes
looks
that's
of
how
the
it
movie,
happens.
it looked like she had never had a guy. And this nigga been locked up for 10,000 fucking years. You crazy? The first piece he gonna get. What's wrong with you?
I mean, he didn't even bother to go like
No,
fishing.
10,000 years. Did you hear how cramped that lamp was?
He locked it down though. Yeah, he didn't leave bit of space.
Living space.
So what are you talking about? Did it make sense? It made perfect sense.
Yeah. So he's like, oh, Jasmine. Oh, wait, you got Jasmine dibs? All right, I got dibs on the handmaid.
They were bros, man. That's how it goes.
The bro code.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I just forgot where we were at.
That you didn't like. That it felt forced.
Yeah. So it did feel a little I mean, it was still good afterwards, but
Right.
I don't know. I was kind of like, all right, we're just gonna start this subplot, like fuck it, I guess. And it was just showing how awkward he was, trying to like mingle with people at the party and shit like that. I thought that was pretty good. But
Did you like Aladdin's whole dance number?
oh, you know
when,
what? That
when Genie was like,
yeah, it was good, but it was actually it was good because he was actually doing those moves.
But he was doing those moves, but it actually looked like someone else was making him do the moves.
Yeah.
That's what was really good about it.
Yeah, you're right. So his dancing is way better than his acting because
Absolutely better.
because
than
I saw that and I thought
acting.
the same thing. I'm like, the fact that it looks like Genie's moving him, that was really good.
That's hard to pull off.
So yeah, absolutely, I agree for sure. And but that was a funny ass scene. I liked it, especially when he didn't too exaggerate in the beginning.
Yeah.
And he's like, gotta get
And
the
it
hang
looks
of it.
like really crazy. Like it really looks like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. Then he ended it with the flip and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I think as far as being physical, he's way better at being physical than acting.
I mean, I'm sure if they keep putting him in movies, he'll.
Be better. What was he in before? Where's he from?
I don't know where he's from. I think he was basically he's a newbie.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll
for a
look
newbie, he did a good job then.
I'll look him up while you. He was in like the Jack Ryan show. He was in Watch Dogs, the video game.
His parkour Watch Dogs. So that's where there you go.
Yeah, man. I'm looking at the movies and they're pretty.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was somebody. I don't know why I thought he was somebody.
Yeah.
No, but I did like that scene.
Yeah, that scene was pretty cool where he has to do all the dancing and stuff. And I like how awkward he is. It looks like he's a fucking puppet, like Pinocchio.
Yeah.
I did like I think you guys already said the part where he wishes him away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will Smith is just such a fucking great
Around that
genie.
part. Oh yeah. Then you get the Whole New World song. So the
I
part
do
where he's smoozing her.
This is the one part where I was like, damn, the animated movie did this way better.
So you know why the anime movie did it way better is because
Well,
Well,
go ahead.
It was all right. Yeah.
they don't really see the whole world.
Did they see the whole world in the animated one?
Yeah, dude, they go to like China and stuff. They literally like leave like they literally
I could have sworn he went to the Great Wall over here. Like I think I saw the Great Wall while they were here. I mean, they didn't see the whole world, but they went to at least China, I believe.
It didn't feel as magical. Maybe I'm.
You're right. It didn't feel as magical.
they traveled the whole world in the animated version. And I
Maybe
feel
it's-
like
yeah.
and which is weird because not that they couldn't do it in this one, but he's at the end of the movie, Jafar sends him to like the end of the earth. And then Carpet still saves him and makes it back in time.
Mm-hmm.
Like what
What's
the
been
hell?
teleporting them back?
But yeah, but
It's a magic carpet. You don't gotta explain shit.
but in the whole new world, then they could have like traveled the world.
I was wondering, like, when he gets teleported to the end of the world, has he seen snow before? He doesn't. I'm like, what the fuck is going on
Why
right
is
now?
this sand white? Why am I cold?
Exactly. He didn't have any questions.
I mean, maybe.
I guess I would have had a lot more questions. What is this shit?
He had no time to think. Dude, just beat his
Yeah.
ass off.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, Whole New World, it was good, but I did like the original better.
I did like it. Yeah.
So you admit there's something in the original.
But I
But
did like
Whole
their
New
sing-
World is the most classic song in that movie. So
Oh,
they were never gonna be able to top it.
That's true. I mean, it's one of, like the most classic song period in Disney, history.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's a hard song to like redo. I did like how I don't know. I got goosebumps when he was just like when he like had his hand out. He's like, "Oh, do you trust me?" And then she's like,
You had goosebumps?
"I don't know, dude. Like just something about like 'cause it was like like it mirrored the animated version, and I was like, the kid in me was just like, oh my god, do you trust him?
Yeah, she trusts him.
Go on the carpet.
Yeah,
like
She's
this,
dumb as fuck.
I did like how they set up that she wasn't stupid. She was straight up like, "Where's Ababwa? Where's that on the map?" And then of course Genie does, Disney World.
After leaving him hanging for a little bit,
Yeah.
Aladdin was sweating bullets.
Oh yeah. And it was pretty much showing that she was figuring it out. So by the time she went, "Hey Aladdin," he's like, "Oh my god!" She's like, "Yeah,
yeah,
of course."
She pretty much said like, oh, where's Abu? And he's like, oh, Abu doesn't like heights or something.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was during the carpet ride.
yeah, after the carpet ride when they're like looking at the civilians.
She was like,
and shit.
"Aha!"
Yeah.
So there you go, showing that she's not so stupid,
Yeah.
and that his disguise was stupid anyways, pulling the Clark Kent. Like,
I don't know.
that's magic. You don't gotta explain.
Right? Exactly. I don't really
So
get
then
it.
I can't remember how Jafar figures it out either.
Iago's
Iago.
listening to them when they're doing a whole new world.
You're
I'm
right.
assuming,
Yeah.
when she finds out, Iago finds out. Is
You're
what
right,
I'm
you're right.
assuming happens.
So the next day, that's when he actually gets caught, and then
Did that happen like that in the animated one?
I don't remember. I don't remember very
He throws
well.
him out of a fucking building. I was like, shit.
He gets on a building in the
In the animated?
in the animated.
I don't remember that.
No, the same way he falls in and like Genie has to like here sign this. He does the same thing in the animated version.
I couldn't remember that part.
Because
Yeah.
he couldn't save him. Like he's
Yeah. He
yeah,
could've saved
Ooh, there's a
him.
lot of gray area here.
I did like that. Yeah. So it happens the same way. Jafar pushes him off because he was like, if you are.
Jafar just throwing niggas out of
yeah.
fucking buildings and no one says anything?
Yeah, like he's basically like, oh, if you are Aladdin and you do have the lamp, you're gonna be saved. So if I push you, you're gonna be fine. But he pushes him, and then he's like, oh shit, I guess you.
Oh, you're dead. I just killed the prince. Move on with my life. Damn, nigga. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's so fucking funny. And happens the same way where he's knocked down on the bottom of the ocean, and the genie makes him sign basically a contract,
Okay.
like, okay, I wish.
Yeah, I like that part.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Man, look at Will saving the day again.
They did make him do a turn where he actually was getting cocky, Aladdin. And,
Right.
and they're like, oh, we're gonna drink from that cup now.
Yeah.
And then he pretty much like,
fucking
you know
good.
what, maybe the third wish won't be to free you because man, I need you, and it's like, oh
I think
yeah.
didn't he say that in the animated version too? Like
I don't remember. It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
I only remember like the big like beats.
Yeah.
Same.
And so like I did like that though because it was kind of like saying like
It was still
especially-
showing the temptation.
especially when you compare Jafar in this movie and Aladdin, saying that like Jafar came up similar to Aladdin.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of saying like, oh, you're becoming him just the same way as like that road that you're on leads to Jafar.
Yeah.
Like so it's very similar, like parallels.
That was actually when Jafar gets captured around that
Right.
time. Yeah. And,
Right.
and then
Well,
That's
Iago-
when,
Aladdin
that's
comes
when
back.
Aladdin comes back and he's just like, oh man, thanks for saving me. You know what? I gotta go and like, use my wish to like, give it to Jafar and then become king fully, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and that's when he
Salted.
does the whole steals the lamp, where he does a little sleight of hand again, like in the streets, and gets the lamp. And yeah,
I thought Aladdin was better than that. He caught those other girls and they were trying to steal from him. Why he couldn't? I don't know.
it's true. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They had some girls stealing from him in the beginning.
Yeah.
I think maybe like I guess he was just like caught in the moment.
But he was big headed as fuck at
Yeah,
that time.
dude,
He was like,
extra
Genie, you're
cocky.
mine forever.
He had big dick energy. He just wasn't like focused on surviving. He didn't,
Yeah, he was a babwa.
he didn't,
And then this is where you
realize it.
start having like the classic, good versus bad shit, where he gets banished.
Yeah.
Actually, before he gets banished, that's when you have her song. So he becomes an all powerful like sorcerer.
sorcerer.
Then he freezes everybody in place.
Oh, no, he becomes Sultan, right? And then he becomes. Oh no, he does become.
No, he was a sorcerer.
He made himself Sultan.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And then they was like,
Ah,
fuck this nigga. He ain't no Sultan.
Yeah. That's right. Sultan first, and then Jasmine does the
sings.
song.
And he's like, you know what, Jasmine? That was a hot ass song. You right. Fuck this nigga. We out.
Yeah. The guard was like, I got you.
I don't know that.
Jafar ain't gonna sing to me like that.
That song when she's walking out and she's like, I won't be speechless. I thought it'd be better if it took place in there.
I mean,
Because, like,
she walked back in there though.
She walked back in there, but I thought it'd be have more of gravity. Kind of like, you're not gonna kick me out of here. Like, I'm not gonna be shut down.
Well, yeah, she went back.
She
in.
went back in,
and
but
she went right up to his face.
she went back in. But I thought it'd been better if she didn't leave at all. Like, you're not taking me anywhere, and I don't gotta like wish people away. Like, Thanos people away out of here.
So she's just gonna fight them two niggas off? Okay.
No,
Go ahead, Jasmine.
I just thought like that part where I thought that part. What I would have liked was she sings her song, same animation happens, but before she gets out the door, she talks to that dude, the guard. It's like, yo,
So it would
homie,
have been
what
better if
up?
she just never left the room at all.
Yeah, I think
Because that would have made a whole big difference. Got it.
That would have made a huge difference.
I think it would.
You're right. Those few feet, man. That song would have been 10 times better. I agree.
I would have gave it a 5 if that happened.
Oh.
I'm glad.
So, and then he becomes sorcerer, and then that's when he banishes him.
Yeah, he banishes him. And
Because he's trying to
wait.
steal the shit, and Ginny's like, don't do it right now. And I was like, I got it.
Oh, yeah. That was kind of cool. They still kept the whole, like, sorry, Al, and he's still trying to, like, be on their side.
yeah.
And then, he actually teleports Carpet to where he was to save him.
That's what happened.
Which I thought he can't. In one scene, he can't do anything without someone telling him to.
But maybe
he can teleport Carpet across the world.
But maybe
Maybe
He could have saved Aladdin with
maybe-
no fucking wish.
maybe-
But wait. So maybe that's the gray area he's talking about.
But all right, so maybe he couldn't do it before because before it'd be like giving Aladdin a wish. But since Aladdin is no longer his, like he's no longer like answering to Aladdin, maybe he's able to do certain things as long as it's not for Jafar. There's that gray. There's that gray.
it's
area.
pretty much
Things
that
like
gray
wish
area.
Aladdin back. No.
No.
Oh no, he can't wish Aladdin
Well,
back.
bring,
He can't
teleport Aladdin back.
He can't teleport him. Probably. I mean, that's probably too much.
No,
but
because
sending Carpet
it's
over.
against what he did.
Right. Exactly. Because then you go against your master's wishes, but sending Carpet over wouldn't go against your master's wishes.
There you go.
And Aladdin's no longer your master, so like it's not like you're doing him a favor. Ooh, it's like you're doing him a wish.
I'll allow it.
Of course you'll allow it because Will Smith did it.
He's amazing, man. He can do no wrong. I'll allow it.
So yeah,
he could do all the bloopers.
Carpet gets Aladdin. Aladdin comes back.
Yeah, and then that's when you guys were talking shit like, how the fuck did he get from Antarctica all the way back to Agrabah? Like
Orlando's
nothing.
complaining about that. He
Yeah.
teleported them one way. He can teleport them back.
He can teleport him back. And then that's when he does the whole, tricking him that we all know. It's like, oh yeah, he's gonna trick him into being a genie.
I do.
He's like, and
No,
I did
before
like
that,
how
they had the whole bird chasing him through the city, chasing him and Jasmine through
Yeah.
the city,
you're right about the
destroying.
bird.
I like the animated version better because I think it ends with them like in a fucking lava pit, like because Jafar like demolished everything.
I don't know. You might be thinking of Kingdom Hearts.
Maybe. Shit.
That was Kingdom. I played that part of Kingdom Hearts in enough games to know.
I remember that part in Kingdom Hearts in enough. Yeah, it's in multiple games.
Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories, and then
I'm sure Birth by Sleep did.
So
too.
why? So if it is, probably it's in the movie.
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
no. I just know I hate that part now. We gotta fucking attack Iago. Oh
But
my
yeah,
God.
Iago
Anyways,
did.
Oh yeah,
become
because Iago has a lamp. Anyways,
I honestly don't remember how it went down. But I did like how he actually started. That's what I was gonna say. So Genie actually sets up that whole thing in the beginning where he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm better than a sultan," and then he shows. Remember, he rolls the scroll down, and he's like, "Normal person, sultan," and then he goes, "Genie," and he's like, "Yeah, I'm the most powerful thing in the universe."
yeah.
So that when he was already setting it up, so that's why when he yelled, "I want to be the most powerful thing in the universe," you already knew he was going to be a genie. He didn't specifically say genie like he did in the animated.
They had already set up Jafar's whole ego issues with being second.
number
or
2, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not the most powerful man in the room, blah,
Pretty
blah, blah,
much, he
blah.
pulled a Back to the Future on him. He's like, "What's wrong, Marty? Chicken?" And he went, "No one calls me chicken. No one calls me chicken."
And then Iago starts mocking him. And he's
He's like, "I'm
"Fuck
not
your
told."
Isn't that your parent? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, right. I'm like, man, I would have fucking killed him.
So I don't know. I feel like,
But he
it
also
still
looked
made
like
sense.
he also looked like shit as a genie, though.
He did.
He looked like shit. They didn't even make
He
him like
looked-
really red.
I think he looked better than Will though.
I mean, yeah. Oh yeah. He did look better than Will.
I mean, what more screen time for you to hate on it? Like,
Yeah, too.
He was just kind of, "Oh, what's going on?"
It
And then
was-
in a typical black lamp, like, "Hey, haha, there you go."
Yeah.
And Iago went into the lamp in the
Yeah,
first
he
one.
grabbed
as well.
him. He grabbed him.
Yeah,
Same way.
he did. Same way he did.
He's like, "You're not going anywhere."
Yeah.
No.
Jafar, I hate her. Let that nigga go free, man. What's
Can
wrong
you
with
imagine being stuck in that lamp with Gilbert Gottfried for another
Oh
like
my
1,000
god.
years?
And As good as he was as Iago, that shit was torture.
Yeah, I mean, imagine in the live version, he's probably dead. Like he's probably by himself, and Iago's like dead as fuck.
I mean, they're never gonna. I doubt they're going to do a sequel, right? I mean, they can do whatever the fuck they want.
They can do whatever the fuck they want.
I mean, I think if they do a sequel, because I think the other two were like direct to DVDs movies.
Yes.
I feel like they can divert the whole movie and do their own thing now.
The sequel to Aladdin was direct to DVD.
I
Yeah,
believe so.
both of them. They did two of them.
They did two of
They
them.
did one that was
saw the third
called.
one.
Supposedly they're both good. Like
In the
second
third
one was good.
In the third one, you find out that his family are the Prince of Thieves, and that's where he finds out that he really was a prince the whole time, the Prince of Thieves.
Never saw that one. I only ever saw the first two, and the second I did like the second one too, but whatever.
Yeah. Supposedly they're all really good actually. So but I feel like if they do make a part 2, they could totally like do their own thing.
Stay away from that shit. I'm tired of these live actions, anyways.
Not this one. Bring Will back again. I'm down for it. I'm here for all of it.
It's the only time Will gets to see it in the movie, so why not?
So then everybody's free, everything's good. He's got the lamp back, and he's about to do his third wish. And then good old Will, being a wingman, like, I got you, man. We're gonna make
Good
you,
old Will.
We're gonna make you marry. You know, it's gonna be great. All right, here we go. And then he goes, I wish you to be free. And he's like, oh. Did you cry at that part?
No, I didn't cry when it happened in the beginning. I felt like it was more powerful in this one because I don't. Will.
Yeah, because Will.
Because Will.
Who y'all think is a better genie?
Robin Williams is a better genie, hands down. It's not even close.
I'm sorry, man.
It's not close. You're right.
They're both really good in their own way.
Yeah, no
but
way.
Robin Williams will always be my genie.
Yeah, agreed.
Will Smith, good genie, but hashtag not my genie.
Hashtag my fucking genie. What's wrong with Will Smith? So much better.
And then they had Will with the handmaid, and they fuck like crazy and have their kids. That was a weird ass scene. It's like, we're gonna have a boy, we're gonna have a girl, we're gonna name him this, we're gonna name him that.
She had like a really eccentric character. I liked her. I liked her a lot.
Yeah, she had everything planned, everything perfect.
And he was down for it. He was like, yeah, I've been bossed up
I
all
ain't
my
doing
life.
shit. What the fuck?
It was like, ha ha.
I've been granting wishes my whole life. I'll grant yours.
Nothing to it. But so he became completely human. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think he had those regular ass kids.
Damn, they can't do a part 2.
No, that's it. And you imagine him like, come on, baby, rub my lamp. Rub my lamp.
Oh man, that's got to be a great mood setter.
Wait, what happens in the cartoon? He's still a genie.
He's still a genie, but
He just
he's a
goes
free
see the
genie.
world. Yeah,
Yeah,
goes travels
he can
the
still do
world.
magic and stuff though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how he comes in handy in the other two, because he's still doing magic for them for free. So I mean, it's pretty good. Just become friends with him, make him free, and you get a million wishes. He's like, you can't wish for more wishes. Yeah, you can. If I free you and we become best friends, you sure as fuck can.
There's always a way around it.
But that's pretty much it. And then it does the whole classic, like the end and the cursive and everything.
And they get married. Aladdin and
And then they do the hitch dance at the end.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did do the dance. But yeah. So I liked it. Don't say because I gave it that rating. I didn't like it. I liked it.
you didn't
It's
like it
just-
enough.
I didn't like it enough. I suppose.
You have those original Aladdin goblins, which you
me-
haven't even seen lately. So I don't know why you have
for
these
me,
original.
for the most part, even though all of us haven't seen the original, I felt like a kid watching this movie.
Exactly.
So I feel like from what I remember of the original, it captured the magic of the original, in my opinion. I think the animated version is still better, and there are some changes that they did currently that make sense for the characters.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of changes I like, and there's a lot of shit that was okay. It was forgettable, but you know.
Other than Jafar, amazing.
All right. Well, anyways, guys, that about wraps it up.
That wraps it up.
Do I have to say wrap it up too?
Nah, you don't have to
Okay,
say.
got it.
No, he just did a little dance.
Yeah.
His wrap up dance.
Yeah. So, what are your 3 wishes? do you wish this podcast is over?
Shut the fuck up. Let this be the last episode. And
They wouldn't wish that for
Do
me.
you wish Popcorn Heroes is over forever?
Shit.
Well, it can't be.
Is that the only option for wishes? You said 3 wishes.
yeah,
What other wish they can wish for?
let us keep going forever.
Thank you.
Support us with money? Yeah, you can do that.
All right. Yeah.
All right, guys. So this is the end of our episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you thought about Aladdin. And if you liked it, we are on Instagram and Facebook. And catch you later for more movie reviews.
All righty.
Why does this guy host?
Bye-bye.
Outro.